Joe Biden is a great president. He is a gift. As I've said to him, don't say I told you this, but what I've said to him sometimes, I'm glad you didn't win before because we really needed you to win now for president. He's perfect. He's perfect for now.
How's this for perfect? Biden's disastrous policies have been so bad for the country that some Democrats are now even pushing for monthly checks to offset the surging gas prices. The president also underwater in the latest Fox News poll on key issues like the economy, border security, and inflation. So, Dana, is this president perfect?
That is spoken like a person who will not be here next year to dig out of the minority. So we all know she's headed for the end after this time around. I mean, I guess I could be proven wrong, but I doubt it. Like, she knows that this is happening, that the Republicans are posed to win. I will not say the RW phrase because we don't want to say that, but I think everybody know it. The members know it. There was another Democrat that retired today. So they all see it. They're running for the exits. Members in tough districts can't like what she said there because they're going to have to answer the question. Do you think Joe Biden is perfect? And the issues that are happening today, like Ukraine and Russia, Supreme Court, where his numbers are a little better, those are not the issues that are going to be the main ones come November. Those will be what you saw in the second set of slides that you put up: inflation, gas prices, COVID mandates, and the economy at large.
Well, and in fact, Greg, 38% approve of the Biden's behavior on the economy, 31% on inflation, his policies, obviously.
Yeah, I think that tape should upset just about everybody from left to right because it shows how far removed from everyday reality these elite geriatrics are, right? They're old. Let's be honest here, Biden and Nancy. So they don't even affect, and they're rich, and they don't experience the effects of crime and inflation. That's not their concern. I came up with the law of an approaching mortality. You don't, when the movie's ending and the credits are rolling, you don't go buy more popcorn. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of getting towards the end. So she's like, why get worked up about stuff? She doesn't, it's like, even if there's a war, it's not a big deal. I got a couple of years left. That's what it is. It's a very selfish attitude. I know when I get to be that age, I'm still going to care about America.
Okay. All right. So, Jessica, 2/3 of America think that the country is on the wrong track. Is Joe Biden perfect?
No.
Is Nancy wrong?
To the response.
About this, yeah. But she said he was perfect for right now. And I do think that there is a case that you can make. Frankly, he shouldn't have won the election, right? Historically speaking,
I agree.
Whoa!
So it was rigged. Jessica.
Yes.
Welcome to the table.
Yes.
It was such extraordinary circumstances that a president failed to win re-election because we were facing a global health pandemic, and he was someone that had proven himself to be, frankly, incapable of managing it, and that people thought he was unhinged, not fit for the job, et cetera. So Joe Biden getting the American Rescue Act passed, bipartisan infrastructure, those are things that do matter. But Dana's completely correct. When you go to vote, especially in a midterm, looking at those numbers, you're going to be voting on the economy, you're going to be voting on inflation, and there are going to be some COVID voters. And it'll be interesting to see how the pullback of the mask mandates affects all of this. But when the head of the DCCC is out there saying, things are really bad, we need to be messaging that we understand and that we care, follow his lead on that. There are a bevy of numbers to back that up, that's the only message that's frankly going to resonate with people right now who don't want to vote for Republicans, but they want to know that Democrats understand that they're suffering.
Okay, Jesse, so what is the Bipartisan Rescue Act that Jessica just referred to?
It wasn't bipartisan. Republicans actually refused to help Americans out. The American Rescue Act.
Oh, you mean the one like $3.5 trillion that made inflation worse?
Right. Yes.
And now you want to spend more Biden bucks for the Putin price hike? Yeah. Only the Democrats could think helping inflation would be to spend more money. Biden is a gift. He's a gift to the Republicans. I used to go out and do street interviews during the Obama era, and I couldn't get any Democrat to say one negative thing about the Messiah. We send Johnny out now, and black, white, young, old, male, female, they hate the man. I haven't had one guy that says, yeah, he's doing a hell of a job. And we're actually looking for him. With the Pelosi situation, come on. Do you ever go to a restaurant and you ask the waitress, what about the chicken? Is the chicken good? And she's like, oh, the chicken is divine. It's this little reduction sauce. It's big. And you're like, oh, how about the pork? Oh, the pork is phenomenal. And she won't tell you the truth.
Yep.
I had one time I was at a restaurant and I said, look, how's the salmon? And the waitress goes, it's not so good. And I was like, finally, someone told me the truth.
Did you leave her a big tip?
A huge tip.
All right.
Very unlike me.